our friends at Casco Construction are always finding new and creative ways to bring unique styles to the housing market. Kenny is checking out one of their new custom builds for us this morning. Good morning, Kenny. Rocking the shades on this nice day. I like the architecture in the back, too.
I know, with my shades and the style of the home, you would have thought I'm on like some kind of vacation over here. I'm down in southeast Colorado Springs, just a little past the airport. We're checking out this gorgeous, gorgeous home by Casco. I'm joined by Jennifer Gusty. Jennifer, this house is spectacular.
It is. It's stunning. As you can see, it's a Tuscan style home. This is an example of one of the custom homes that we can build. So Legacy Custom Homes by Casco is our residential division, and something that I love is every home is different and meets the unique needs and style and wishes of the clients who we're working with.
And that's the main thing. You guys really personalize all these different houses. Just kind of what makes this house unique compared to others that you've done?
Yeah, absolutely. So as you kind of look behind me here, well, first of all, we've got this gorgeous view of Pikes Peak, which is absolutely stunning. And this particular client wanted a chapel. So they have their own chapel on site, which is absolutely stunning inside with a sound system, complete with all of that. And outside here, you can see we have this gorgeous stonework, and we have an outdoor kitchen and fireplace area. So it's just an ideal home for entertaining and enjoying family. We have the gorgeous tile roof and the copper accents on the outside, just really pulling everything together.
And really being a spot to host things. That's what I love in a home, is when, it's big enough to host the whole fam or just all the friends too.
Absolutely. I've got a big family, and I love being able to pull everybody together. So I love that's definitely the focus here. And those are the kind of things when we sit down with clients, I'm typically the first one that somebody will talk to if they give us a call. And then sitting down with clients and just learning about who they are and what they love to do. We've done the pickleball court in the garage, whatever people want. That's what we're here to provide and to build.
When it comes to custom home building, what's the process? For people who are like me, I don't know where to start. So how does it start, and what does it look like?
That's a great question, because a lot of people come to us and they either already have plans, and we will absolutely work with that. And some just have an idea and a wish list and a vision, and they have no idea where to start. And that's where we come in. So we can take someone, like I said, I'm typically the first one that talks to them, asking all of the questions and just sort of making those introductions, and then really getting them to our team as quickly as possible, either to their site, where either we're doing that addition or remodel, or we are building something ground up and taking a look at that, and then really starting to talk about selections and helping them work through the process with the architect of a plan, and then just going from there in an estimate and building their dream.
And the building process too, seeing that all come together, that must be so shocking at the end to be like, oh my gosh, it came to fruition.
Well, especially for me being in the office, because I'm talking to everyone about what it is they want, and I'm seeing some things during the process, but then to be able to come out at the end. And we hosted a really great event here where we had vendors who helped to build the home, and a site blessing. That's something that's really important to us at the beginning and end of a project.
And how long do these projects typically take?
It really just depends on how far they are in their process, and if they have plans, and then there's permitting. So, I would say about a year. Mike, I feel like, can speak more to that later, but it really depends on the scope of the project and how large it is and what's involved.
Yeah, and do you need to have land already set aside, or can you kind of get land to build the house?
That's something that we can help them with.
Sure.
So if they're not even exactly sure and they're looking at a couple of, because there's a lot involved with that too. There's what are the surveys like? What are the soils? And so we can help with that entire process.
Well, cool. Well, if we want to take a look at that chapel one more time, with the whole mountain range behind it, it is something to see. And Justin, coming up later in the show, we're actually going to go inside the house. I heard that there's a secret passageway almost, so I'm ready to get my Scooby-Doo on and explore the house with Jennifer and Mike too.
It may or may not be a bookcase. Who knows?
Who knows?
Kenny, that's not a home. That's a castle that you're looking at right now. That is absolutely beautiful with the panoramic views of Colorado. Jennifer, Mike, and the entire team do such a good job. I can't wait to see what's inside. Maybe a pickleball court. You never know, right?
Hey, maybe behind the bookcase. You never know.
Maybe behind the bookcase. Kenny, good job. We'll check in with you in about 30 minutes. A special thank you to Casco Construction Corp for sponsoring this segment.